Hi, I'm Dion from Dion Cosmetics and Training. Today I want to talk about flawless skin. And in all of our podcasts, keep posted because we've got lots to build upon flawless skin. It all starts there. So first of all, what you're going to want to do is have clean skin. Bacteria is a big culprit when it comes to bumps, pimples, and blackheads, as well as dead skin. Do you know 70% of all your dust in your house is your own dead skin? We shed it all the time. So it's very important to get rid of dead skin as well. And lastly, oil. Oil buildup can make for terrible bumps, pimples, and blackheads, as well as meltdown with your makeup. So what you want to do is in the morning and at night, always wash your face. Never go to bed with your makeup on, as at nighttime your skin is in a healing process, and you definitely don't want to have a lot of makeup on when it's trying to renew and repair itself after a long day. Wash should always be easy to remove. So I stay away from hard cream washes, thick cream washes that have a tendency to leave a little bit of a residue. The only time those would be really good if someone has very, very dry skin. But a lotion wash is a great middle ground and very easy to remove. Lastly, gel washes can also be difficult to remove as the bubbles take a little time to break down. So always make sure to look for a lotion wash, preferably one that not only is deep cleansing with lots of wonderful herbs in it, like rosemary, camphor, cucumber, peppermint, very soothing, very calming, eucalyptus, very purifying. Those are the kind of herbs I like in our products, but when you're out shopping, you can look for those as well. And make sure that they, if you can, contain salicylic acid, as that will melt down all that dead skin. When you're removing a lot of makeup, you might want to first remove eye makeup. Never use baby oil or harsh oils on the skin that are difficult to remove. You want to use a easy to remove wipe. And these wipes are great. These are the ones we carry, but everybody's got wipes out there. They're wonderful for controlling makeup residue. When you're removing your eye makeup, always, and that includes if you're wearing false lashes and glitter, do it first, downward strokes, just to get rid of all those extras. And when you're going downward strokes, make sure that you're whisking away all of the makeup, not starting to move into side by side, which will literally work the makeup into your eye. That's the last thing that you want. So wipes are great for instant removing of any under eye makeup, and then you can go and do your final face wash. Afterwards, you're going to want to put your pH back in check. You're also going to want to remove any stubborn residue that might be left behind, clean out the pores, purify the skin, and remove any extra oils, stubborn oils, with a proper toner. Now, I like toners that are alcohol-free because they don't dry the surface of the skin. And the last thing you want is a dry surface. You want that skin to look nice and smooth when you apply your next thing, which is your moisturizer. I like to use moisturizers that are oil-free in most cases when it comes to performing. The reason is when you're performing, you get very hot and sweaty, and your oil glands begin to produce oil. Last thing you need is more oil on the skin, so look for products that are oil-free when you're using anything, any products for stage. For streetwear, you can get away with ones that are a little bit more hydrating if you're normal to dry, but in general, normal to oily skin should stick with oil-free. And I like ours because it's oil control too. Even gives you that extra edge when using it under makeup to make sure your makeup stays fresh. If you're going out into the sun throughout the day, you might want to use a sun protection. Make sure if your skin is again oily that you look for one that's oil-free, and try to use sun protection in at least an SPF 15. Also, when it comes to dead skin, you're going to want to make sure every couple times a week to remove extra dead skin buildup. One of the best ways you can do that is with an old-fashioned washcloth. And again, you want to use a darker washcloth when you're doing a wash with a dark washcloth. It prevents any of those makeup stains and getting into those washcloths, making a mess later. And you'll want to, a couple times a week, use a scrub. I like scrubs that are made from man-made grains or ground up nuts. Those are a little bit softer and more gentle than pits and shells. Those scrubs can be a little rougher on the skin if you're sensitive, so you might want to look for those that are a little bit more nut meal or man-made grains. Like ours is made from crushed almonds, and it smells nice and nutty too. There's another way that you can get away with removing dead skin, and that's with a peel-off mask. These are great, and this one's infused with lavender. It smells really good. It's very calming and soothing. And these peel-off masks also remove dead skin. If you're prone to breakouts, a lot of breakouts, you want to avoid scrubs, as scrubs not only can transfer bacteria around to the skin, but they can also make for a little bit of irritation on the skin. Use an eye cream every single day. Daytime's the most important time to use an eye cream. I like those that have tea in them. Oolong tea is in ours to flush out extra fluids, but green tea is a great antioxidant as well. And never neglect your lips every single night before you go to bed. Put a lip balm on so your lips look nice and flawless. Before you ever put your foundation on, make sure that you wash, tone, and moisturize. That's prepping your canvas before you begin a masterpiece. Now you're on the road to flawless, beautiful skin.